I'm Reid Epstein of Politico, and now it's time to turn the tables with CNN's Candy Crowley. Candy, thanks so much for joining us.
Sure.
Candy, tell us about the congressional approval ratings have really hit a new low here. How is that driving us towards a deal on the debt ceiling and the government shutdown?
Clearly it's driving a deal. Republicans are tanking. I will say that this is something the Speaker warned his caucus about. He said we could take a hit. Not only that, it has been an open discussion among many Republicans who think maybe this will cost us 2014. And perhaps it will. It's a long time between now and 2014, and you can see any number of things happening that would change the dynamic. But it has been beyond the policy where a lot of people are getting hurt and a lot of people are now fearful because of the debt ceiling. Politically, the Republicans are getting hammered. The 50,000-foot view is everybody's getting hammered a little. It's just the Republicans are getting hammered more. People don't like to look back and see their government not being functional. This is what they pay taxes for. And to watch kind of what just increasingly seems like a circus makes all the clowns in the circus, be they Democrat or Republican, whether they work at the White House or whether they work on Capitol Hill, look like they don't know what they're doing. And therefore, it's a blanket that just covers all of them, but it weighs heaviest on Republicans.
You're going to be talking to Rand Paul Sunday. He, of course, has not terribly veiled presidential ambitions in 2016 and was one of the voices calling for a defunding of Obamacare as part of a budget or debt ceiling deal. What do you ask him on Sunday about how he can proceed with a deal that doesn't touch Obamacare, as it looks like we're moving towards from the House Republicans?
Well, exactly that, and also you want to talk to him about these numbers and how do you regroup from that. And it's not just sort of that the numbers look bad for the totality of Republicans in terms of who's to blame. It's not that it's not recoverable, but it's that inside the Republican Party, there is this huge division. That's not going away. Inside those polls, when you look at who supports the shutdown and who doesn't support the shutdown, there's huge divides between what are termed Tea Party Republicans and then other Republicans. So that now, I think, for anyone who's looking at presidential candidacy, is a huge problem and is a much longer term thing than polls generally are.
Candy, tell us what else we can expect to see this Sunday on State of the Union.
Well, we're going to bring in Newt Gingrich. As you know, he is now one of CNN's Crossfire hosts, but this is not his first rodeo when looking at government shutdowns, and pair him up with Brian Schweitzer, who used to be the governor of Montana. As you know, he's a Democrat, just to sort of get their takes on where this is going and really what they're reading from the polls in terms of does that translate into 2014? Does that translate into 2016?
Can't get enough Newt on TV these days.
I tell you. Well, he's the guy because he knows what he's talking about when he talks shutdowns.
Thanks so much for joining us. Sounds like a great lineup. We'll see you on Sunday morning.
Thank you.